Ah, yes, folks. Here in Woolwich, here in southeast London. An incredible location. I'm actually in the old Royal Arsenal. And this is certainly a very historical location and was, for close on 300 years, one of the world's great munition producing locations. It has a fascinating history. The Royal Arsenal was founded way back in 1696, and it is certainly a place, as I say, of huge historical significance. Well, up here is the old Royal Brass Foundry. Yes, the Royal Brass Foundry was founded way back in 1717. This actually followed the disaster at the brass foundry in Moorfields, right in the centre of London in 1716. Following that disaster, in which 17 people were killed, the government at the time decided to take the production of brass for military use under their control. Hence the founding of this incredible old brass foundry here in Woolwich. Well, alongside the old Royal Brass Foundry is this incredible cannon, the Saxony demi-cannon. This was built in Dresden, Germany, way back in 1733. And a mighty fine piece it is too. Here is the old laboratory building. This was founded in 1696. In more ways than one, this is really where the Royal Arsenal was truly established. While wandering down onto Duke of Wellington Avenue. Yes, wandering up here to the new carriage store. Indeed, the incredible Royal Carriage Factory. This was built between the years 1802 and 1805. And here, Cartridge Place. That dates back to the early days of the 19th century. That was where the old cartridges were manufactured. The old paper cartridge factory here on Duke of Wellington Avenue. Ah yes, the Royal Military Academy here in Artillery Square. Yes, the old munition works here at Woolwich. During its great heyday, at the height of its production, which would really have been during the First World War, over 80,000 people worked here. The majority of them were women, and their contribution to the war effort was simply immeasurable. Ah yes, James Clavell Square. Down close to the waterfront here in Woolwich. And it is here you'll find the incredible Gibraltar gun. Yes, this is a 38-foot long coastal defensive piece weighing over 40 tons. A 9.2-inch caliber gun. This was built in the early 1900s and was one of many of this type of gun that was actually used to defend coastal areas. It was part of a coastal defensive battery. This one was located in Gibraltar. It could fire a shell weighing 380 pounds, 16 miles or 25 kilometers out to sea. It was actually in use up until 1950. After decommissioning, it was taken to a Gibraltar scrapyard, but thankfully was later rescued and taken back here to Woolwich. Down here on the waterfront are these old guardhouses. These were actually built in 1815. Oh yes, the waterfront here at Woolwich, and out there, the River Thames. Yeah, we're looking down the river, down towards Thamesmead on the south bank of the river, and on towards Barking on the north bank of the river. And there, the view upstream. You can see the famous Woolwich ferries crossing the River Thames here. We're looking up towards the Thames flood barrier and on up towards the Isle of Dogs and Canary Wharf. Ah yes folks, Woolwich, well worth the visit.